Yo, I'm gonna break down the second verse of Demons for y'all, right? The second verse goes like this. I said, when Grandpa passed, that's when I crashed, that's when I started wilding. Started acting up, ain't give a fuck, yeah, I became a problem. Moved with my uncle, he abused me, still I paid to kill him. 6 different families in 6 years now, you don't know the feeling. Melissa left with her family, they wouldn't take me with her. We grew apart, that's on my heart, and still today I miss her. I got on drugs, became a thug, yeah, I'm just being honest. I met a girl, I fell in love, and then I became violent. I'm super up, I'm super down, the doctors say I'm manic. I think you leave, I'm scared you die, that's why I start to panic. I push away and isolate so I don't feel the void. I'm on my knees, I'm begging, please protect my little boy. He only 10, I miss so much, yeah, I've been in the system. I played the streets and started to think I made my kid a victim. Spitting image look just like me, pray to God he isn't. I've been through hell, I had it rough, I hope he had it different, right? That's what happened. When my grandpa died at 12, I already told y'all about that in the other videos. After finding him dead, I went to stay with my uncle. We went at it. He was completely different than my fucking grandpa. My grandpa was the smack you go play type. He never put me on sports. As soon as I moved with my uncle, he was always jealous of sports anyways. When we moved, I wasn't allowed to play football, you know what I mean, which I'm already at a stroke. I start school, my grades weren't exactly up to par like they should be, like, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think, a kid just found his grandfather dead, plus his grandma died 2 years before that, plus his mom got shot a couple years before that. And now he's in a new place. But no, that's not how it went. My uncle was a different type of, like, you know what I mean? Fucking, and we were at each other's throats. So he ended up sending me to military school for 1 year. I'll give more stories about my uncle on another video. Boom, came back. We were at each other's throats again. After I lived with my sister's dad. After my sister's dad, I lived with this dude, Brad, my homeboy, my brother, Brad. After that, I went and stayed with Deidre's family for a little while. Then I went and stayed in upstate New York. So from 12 to 18, I lived with 6 different families. When I say me and my sister got pulled apart, we got split up we were both staying with her dad for a while, and then she went to North Carolina. The family that came and got her didn't, when I said that I wanted to go, they didn't want to take me, basically. They said they wouldn't take me. And that's how I ended up staying with Brad. Like, I ain't have nowhere to go, and Brad's parents took me in. And that's who I still call my brother now. Like, y'all will see him on content and hear me talking about him, but yeah. So me and my sister got split up at 16, when I was 16, after being together our whole life. Me and her have rekindled our relationship a couple times, but when I went back to the streets in 2019, I haven't talked to her since then. In the future, very soon, I plan on reaching back out. I just want to be, like I told y'all in other videos, I want to be at a place to where, like, yo, they know I'm not going to mess up again. You know what I mean? Where I can show, like, yo, it's okay to be around me. You know what I mean? You know, because people were tired of seeing me fail. But yeah, so when me and her got split up, it was 6 different families, like I said in the song. Then I met my baby mom. I'm down here selling e-pills. I meet my baby mom. End up going right into living with her. Boom, we get locked up. We go to, I catch my first prison case, right? I'm 19. I end up coming home. Me and her are still together. I get her pregnant and then catch another case, violation and shit. Boom, I'm gone. While I'm gone, my son's born. When I come home, he's exactly 3 months old the day I make bond, right? So my son was born while I was locked up. I come home, I was home for about 2.5 years. You know what I mean, I was grinding and making music then that, you know what I mean, some of these songs are talking about, you know what I mean, doing whatever. I managed to stay home for like 2 years except for a minor 6-month violation time. But then I ended up catching my long bid. I had an 8-year sentence plus a year program, detention diversion. It's still DOC, but it's like through probation so I could come home with some bread and shit. So I was locked up for 8 full years. I came, and that's what I say this in the song, you know what I mean? I played the streets. I ain't started to think I made my kid a victim. I got locked. He was 2.5 when I got locked up. He was almost 10. He was almost 11 years old when I came home. He was, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I lost a lot of time with him. And that's what I talk about in the song. I say, I hope he's nothing like me. And when I first came home in 2019, he started to be like me. And then when I went through my relationship with my narcissist and I had my collapse, I even pushed him away, but it ended up working out for the best because where he had started to follow me, because he was definitely prison bound. That's what I used to be like, yeah, damn, man, he was definitely prison bound. You know what I mean? I could tell he was going. But yo, when I was going through my stuff and not really talking to him either, yo, he ended up dealing with my sister's, with my baby mom's brother more, and found God. And my son is doing amazing. My son will be a millionaire by the time he's 30. You know what I mean? Like off his own business. So like I couldn't be prouder, and I have all that to thank to Angel, to my baby mom's mom. You know what I mean? One thing about it, the whole time I was locked up, I never had to worry about that shit because she held shit down. And when I celebrated my year clean, she sent me a text like, yo, just want you to know how long I've waited for this. I'm so proud of you. But yeah, man, so the second verse of Demons is all my songs are telling a story, man. But in the first verse, I gave it to you. I was talking about my mom getting shot, my grandma dying of breast cancer. Like I said, when she died, my grandpa literally, I woke up, he said, I don't know what to tell y'all. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's what he said. And 2 years later, I found him dead. And then the second verse of Demons, I'm talking about how I live with my uncle. Then, you know what I mean, got split up from my sister and lived with 6 different families from 12 to 18. Then I met my baby mom. I was in the streets hustling, go to prison, come home, hustling, prison, come home, hustle, crash, get super strung out, get with the narcissist chick, and never put out no music or anything until now. So all these songs that y'all are about to hear are active songs from when I was active. You know what I mean? I'm not lying to none of them. They all tell a story. But I started with Demons because it lets y'all know me. It lets y'all know the story. And everything that I'm doing is built around having BPD. And like I said, I'm going to be reaching out to my families. I got the podcast about to start next week. We got merch. But yeah, man. So fuck with Demons, man. It's out now on all platforms, man. Y'all subscribe, check in, man. Y'all see I'm at 50-something followers or whatever it is. I'm just getting started, man. But like the music is like that, man, and the story is like that, man. It's way more important than the music. But yeah, man, y'all tap in, man. That's the verse.